All right, throughout the rest of the show, we're going to head to the water 2 times. The second time we do, we're having a little bit of extra fun. But the first segment that we did, we talk about responsible boating. Have a look. All right, today throughout the show, we are just hovering around Petrie Island. We are here with Discover Boating and Orleans Boat World. We're going to be highlighting some education on boating safety. And then a little bit later on, you may see it in the distance right now, we're going to have some fun too. Mark joining me, one of the co-owners from Orleans Boat World. You know, it's really great having you on because I think it's so important, especially this time of year, summer months, that everyone understands boat safety and what to expect when you come on the water.
Being on the water is not only about going out fishing, relaxing on the water. It's a culture, it's a way of life. I mean, in Canada, there's 10+ million people that have boats or go out on the water during the summer. We have over 2 million lakes that we can, across Canada, utilize. I mean, we're on the Ottawa River today, and the amount of lakes we have in the area, it's phenomenal to be out and enjoying, but you got to make sure that you're doing it in a safe way.
Yeah, and we're going to provide some tips for those, maybe if they're a little bit nervous, or just to educate them on boating safety. But first, for those not familiar, what is Discover Boating?
Discover Boating is basically part of the NMMA, the National Marine and Manufacturers Association, to promote safe boating, to promote fun on the water, to promote educational services, to go out and make sure you're safe, you're having fun, you're enjoying your day, and it just makes it even better.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've noticed here too, we're tipping back and forth. It's called Discover Boating is Discover Bobbing today, a new term that we've come up with just for today. So if you think Mike's doing a wonderful job behind the camera, we're just going up and down due to the waves. Let's have a couple of tips because we do have some items if you are heading out on the water, some essentials that you need when you're out on the boat.
What you want to do is you want to go to Discover Boating website because whether you're out on a paddle boat, if you're out in a canoe, if you're out in a PWC, a pontoon, or surfing, they all have different requirements. So you want to make sure that you have what is required based on the watercraft you're out on the water with.
And a couple of those items, obviously, life jackets.
Life jacket
are number one.
Number one for everybody in every device. You have safety kits, which contain a number of things from whistles to flashlight. Please make sure your flashlight is operational because that is something they do check for.
I'm going to say I have been pulled over where they do check it and it had the batteries in there. I remember it was one time when I was a little bit younger. I was like, oh, heck. And they check the batteries to make sure.
Yeah. Fire extinguisher. So those are all there's paddles, a number of other things that depending what type of motor vehicle you have on the water, you have different requirements.
Yeah, you know, it can be such a fun day, night, doesn't matter what you do, but always being prepared just puts peace of mind for everyone out on the boat.
A day in the office like this doesn't get any better.
That's what I used to call it, a day in the office. It's actually a day in the office for me today. And what you'll see over here, this beautiful Mastercraft boat, we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna surf pontoon boat, and we are on, well, I guess you can call it, I'm a little biased, one of my favorite boats. We're on a Mastercraft boat, excellent for wakeboarding and wake surfing. Dan from Orleans Boat World and Sports joins me now, and we're gonna have a little bit more fun on this boat. You know, everything is still, you still have a lot of fun on the pontoon boat, but this is where the sporting action is.
This is where the fun is, for sure. Yeah, so the Mastercraft XT22T, traditional bow, dual screen, and we'll be able to do, you know, of course we can chill, ski, wake, surf, but today we're going to be surfing.
Yeah, and these boats have come such a long way from what they used to be. Like the wake surf wave is huge, wakeboarding's awesome, but you can also tone it down a little bit to get your skiing on, and the controls are so cool. You can have all the music and all the wake surf settings kind of set up on that board right there.
Exactly, and I'm going to ask you your question, what's your number on the surf? You can pick your profile.
I'm gonna go 6.
Okay, well, we're gonna try a 6 out here today.
I think that works well. Okay. For some of the options too, like how are we able to get the wake surf boat going to get to a point where we can get behind that? Like what's involved in these boats to be able to do something like this?
Ballast tanks are in the, they get filled with water from the lake or the river, in this case here, and adds extra weight to the boat. And with the different tabs in the back, the actuators will push the boat sideways one way or the other. So that's how you're going to create this nice wake behind. And yeah, we'll see how you go.
And I think it's really cool too. For years, whether you're wake surfing or wakeboarding, what it has too is tower speakers.
Yeah.
So then you're able to listen to the music when you're back there. You can still hear them if you want to.
Of course.
You know, if you need help or something. But
Yeah.
it's nice to have the music aspect while you're doing the sports.
Exactly. You pick your tunes, and typically the surfer picks his tunes.
Well, you know what? That means I got to pick my tunes because I think it's time we tried. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
How'd that feel?
It felt good. It felt right. I felt like where I need to be.